So wait at least a day since completing lesson 1. And the first thing we need to do is to complete the rows process. In other words, we're making sure that our student Kira can remember the words that we taught her on the rows process in the previous lesson. So place the form in front of, fold the form underneath row F so that the words are hidden. And on row G, Kira is going to write these words. So I turn to the spelling dictation box and read the words. So Kira, on row G, if you could write when, from, have, they, with, are, and finally what. Okay, Kira, that's great. Now you've actually got 5 of those right and 2 wrong. So I'll take when, from, they, with and are. And the 2 that you've made a mistake are have and what. So I'll be teaching you those again the next time we do a rows procedure. So I'll now record the results on our marking page, page 53. So opposite the words, I'll place a tick or a dot as appropriate. So when gets a tick. That's like so. From also gets a tick. They was correct, gets a tick. So are also gets a tick. But what and have were wrong, so we place a dot opposite what and have. Dot. Dot. That completes the first rows process. I'll now turn to the sus3 reading on page 32. This is just to make sure that if there are any words here that need to be worked on again, need to be read again, then my student Kira can read them. Remember, any words that have 2 consecutive ticks are finished. We're only asking Kira to read words which have had dots previously. Ask her to read them, work on any negatives, and then the sus3 is finished for this lesson. The next thing we need to do is another rows session. So we turn to the back of the manual. We'll take a rows form from the flap at the back of Stairway to Spelling. We'll write Kira's name here and the date. Now, Kira forgot what and have. You know, the dot opposite the 2 words. So we'll write those 2 words on the rows form. What and have. You may remember that said was dropped during the previous rows process, so we'll include said. And we also need 5 more words to make up our 8. So we'll look on the control page and we'll choose 5 words from here which haven't been marked. For example, be, can, do, each and that. Write them also on row A of the form to make up our 8 words. We then follow the rows process exactly the same procedure as before, working our way down, folding so the words are hidden and dictating. And we finish the process for that day with the verbal spellings on row F, which Kira will have to do on 3 occasions for each spelling.